Hey guys, it's me Rakin. In this video I'm going to show that how I made an AI voice assistant for a manufacturing company website, and for the assistant I used ElevenLabs, and for the backend system I used n8n. And yeah, in this video I'll show you at the first how it works, and then I'll describe you everything how I really made that. So I made this AI voice assistant for a company named Snaggle Doors. So basically they sell different kind of doors to their customers. And yeah, when a visitor will come to their website, they actually see the products or their doors, and if they like any door, they actually go in this section which is called the contact us, and they actually give their all of the informations, kind of like name, email, phone, and in the message section they actually share the informations what they really need, kind of like this. Okay, that's actually in the old time, but right now we're in the age of modern AI. So obviously you have to do something different in your business so that you can actually get the leads so easily, and also it will be hassle free for both of the side. And in that time this AI voice assistant really came. So instead of just giving these things manually, the person will use this thing which is called the talk to assistant. So let me go and show you how this magic really looks like. I just go with talk to assistant.
Hello, welcome to Segal Door. I'm here to help you get the perfect door for your needs. To get started, could you please tell me your name?
Yeah, my name is Rakin.
Okay, Rakin, I understand. Could you please tell me your phone number?
Yeah, my phone number is 019-2515-1107.
Thank you, Rakin. I understand. Could you please provide your email address?
Yeah, it's rakinzakaria@gmail.com, and the spelling of my email address is rakinzakaria@gmail.com.
Thank you, Rakin. I understand. Could you please tell me your address?
Yeah, it's 120 Industrial Park, Kumilla.
Thank you, Rakin. I understand. Which door would you like? Please choose one. Fire-rated steel door, glazed fire door, fire curtain, sliding fire door, wooden fire door, or emergency exit door.
I actually need the fire-rated steel door.
Okay, I understand you need a fire-rated steel door. Could you please tell me the reason you need this door? For example, is it for a new building, replacement, safety upgrade, commercial requirement, or something else?
Not like this. I want to apply that at the main emergency exit of my office.
Okay, I understand. The reason is to install it at the main emergency exits of your office. I will now submit your details so someone from Segal Door will contact you soon. Before I send, may I quickly confirm everything? Name, Rakin. Phone number 019-2515-1107. Email rakinzakaria@gmail.com. Address 120 Industrial Park, Kumilla. Product requested, fire-rated steel door. Reason, for installation at the main emergency exits of the office. Is all of that correct? Can I send this now?
Yeah, sure. Can I also know that who actually giving or who actually need this information from me?
I understand. We collect this information so a Segal Door representative can contact you and provide the right product, confirm availability, discuss specifications, arrange a site visit if needed, and give accurate pricing and lead time. Name and phone let them reach you. Email lets them send quotes and documentation. Address and product choice help them assess site requirements and prepare the correct options. The reason for the door clarifies urgency and compliance needs so they can recommend the appropriate solution. Would you like me to send your details now?
Yeah, sure. Go with that.
Thank you. I have sent your information. Someone from Segal Door will contact you soon. Can I help you with anything else?
No, thank you. That's all it is.
Thank you for choosing Segal Door. If you need anything else, feel free to contact us. Goodbye.
Yeah, you saw that that's how it really looks like, and that's how it really works, and that's really amazing. And you can notice that the AI agent that it's talk, it literally nobody can understand that the voice is made by an AI agent or kind of like a robotic voice. I think that's the future version of the lead generation or lead capturation. Okay, so let me show that what happened in the back end. You can see that's actually happened in the front system, like someone just talked and kind of like this. And in this case you can see this is actually the back end that literally run, and that's the n8n. And if you don't know what n8n, that's an AI agent building framework with kind of like low coding. You can actually build tons of things, even automations. Okay, so what happened, it actually gathered all the informations. If I kind of like show you that actually gathered all the informations from the person, or like in this case from me or the user. Okay, you can see that the product I just selected fire-rated steel door, and the customer email address that was mine, and that's my phone number I had given, my name Rakin, and also kind of like the reason for installation and the main emergency exit door of the office, and the customer address, kind of like this thing, all the thing it actually gated. And then what it did, it actually all of the informations submitted to a Google spreadsheet. In this case you can actually use anything, all the stuffs like related spreadsheet, or you can also use a database or Superbase, kind of like this thing, Airtable, anything. But in this case, just to make this so normal, I used the Google Sheet. Okay, let me show that what happened in the Google Sheet. Yeah, it's actually showing Rakin, and that's actually the phone number, and you can see that's actually the spreadsheet. It's showing Rakin, customer name, phone number, email address, customer address, okay, door customer they want, and the reason, that's the reason I said it, like for installation and the main emergency exit of my office, of the office. Okay, and it also showing two things. I just added this system by myself, so I thought like these things also will be helpful, the AI process and the human process. So the AI process is like very simple. It's actually showing that done. So what it's really mean here, if I kind of like came here in my n8n, so what happening is it will be added all the informations in the Google Sheet, then it will actually come out with a email, okay, for the customer as like a confirmation email, and also a kind of like a notification for the management team or the lead management team, or you can say the sales team for this company, in this case the cycle doors. Okay, they'll actually just get a message. In this case I use Slack, so they will actually get a message in the Slack. Also you can actually send a message in email or something like this. Okay, so that's actually getting in here. You can see that in the text actually given all the informations, customer name, customer phone, okay, all the stuffs. And that's the task. I said like you have to generate a mail for the customer about the confirmations, and a Slack for the management team as a notification, and at the last actually given the informations about the company name is Cycle Doors, and what they actually provide, they actually only provide doors. That's it, and that's what it actually doing. If I show in the JSON, you can see a beautiful customer mail has been generated, and also the customer mail subject has been generated, and also a message, a clear message for the management team has been generated, so that they can actually just kind of like after getting the lead, they can literally go to the in the talking section, or just kind of like giving the phone to the lead and just talk them and just get more details about the customer, and yeah, about kind of like pricing details and rest of the things, and they can actually literally confirm the customer. Okay, and you can see then what happened, it actually sending the mail, okay, to the customer. And if I kind of like show you what's happening in my Gmail, if I kind of like go to the send section, you can see a mail has been sent to the person. You can see, hi Rakin, or dear Rakin, thank you for contacting Cycle Doors. This is to confirm we have received your request for a fire-rated steel door for installation at the main emergency exit of your office. Request details are selected door, fire-rated steel door, reason for installation at the main emergency exit of the office, address, phone, requested time. Okay, also showing the requested time when it actually, you know, kind of like requested the person. One of our team members will call you at this number to confirm the schedule and discuss next steps. If you need to update any information or have questions, please reply to this email. Thank you, Cycle Doors. You can see it's kind of like standard format. I go kind of like when I actually talk with the agent, and all the things happen in the backend, and also it actually giving a message in the management team in the Slack. Yeah, I said that like I use the Slack. You can actually use different kind of things. So if I kind of like open my Slack, so that's actually the message that will my management team will get in the Slack. So you can see that that's the message type, a owner, or kind of like this of the Cycle Doors. They actually send a message which is like this: new lead guys, time this one, name of the person, name of the customer, Rakin, selected door, there's a selected door, installation kind of like this, phone this thing, address this thing. And after getting the message, they'll actually just go to their spreadsheet kind of like this, okay, and they will just kind of like see that the AI process has been done, but the human process is still showing pending. So what they have to do, you have to just, you know, kind of like confirm the customer, kind of like talking everything about in details about the pricing, about like what they want really, a specification, like for which kind of thing they want. Obviously they will say the reason that you actually wanting this for this reason and for what, and kind of like, you know, getting all the things in detail, and after maybe if the payment is recorded upfront, they will just get the payment at the first. Okay, doing everything, they'll just go with from pending to done. That's it. And that's how the whole process is of this managing these kind of businesses. And just think about that, how easy really is to manage this kind of system by using this AI system. Okay, that's really amazing, time saving. Also, you can also save money from that because this system doesn't cost not so much money. And also AI agents or like AI automations, this kind of things will work for you 24/7, even like when you're sleeping. For the AI assistant, I'll just show you that I actually used ElevenLabs. So when you actually came to ElevenLabs, that's how it looks like. So the ElevenLabs is actually responsible to talking with the the person, kind of like this is actually the ElevenLabs things. Okay, it actually sending the informations to the n8n, but it actually getting the informations, how it have to talk, the voice, everything is doing ElevenLabs. Okay, so that's how the ElevenLabs looks like. I had given the link of the ElevenLabs in the description. Okay, if you never used ElevenLabs before, you can actually sign up at the first. So just go in the agents, and you can see I actually created only one agent in this account. Okay, I just forget something to share with you, that I had also given this system of this n8n and all the necessary things that you need really to build this kind of stuff by yourself if you're a developer. Okay, so yeah, I've given everything in the description, and so like these kind of things will obviously help you. Okay, make sure you actually just after watching the video, after understanding everything, you actually get this thing from the description. Okay, let me just come here in the ElevenLabs again. So what you have to do, you have to just go in the new agent, and you have to just go with blank agent. That's it. Instead of just going with this thing, I actually prefer you going the blank agent so that you can actually build this thing by yourself. Okay, and it will be really good. So let me show that what I did in my Segal agent, and that's how it looks like. What you have to do at the first, you have to just give the language. For my case, I used English. If it's Hindi, kind of like Bangla, Urdu, or just like these languages, Spanish, whatever, you have to choose that language like based on the a business. You have to just after talking with them, like what the voice they want, you have to just choose that. Okay, and yeah, if you need an additional language, kind of like you need your AI agents talk to in multiple languages, you have to just go and add an additional language. But in my case, for the testing purposes, obviously I only added only one language. Then the second thing, which is the first message, that when a AI agent literally talk with the customer or the visitor, the first how it will greet. Okay, it will say that in my case, hello, welcome to Segal door, and obviously you listen that. It will also say, I'm here to help you get the perfect door for your needs. To get started, could you please tell me your name? Okay, that's my AI agent will respond at the first. Okay, when they actually kind of like click the assistant. The next thing, which is super important in this case, which is called the system prompt. And in this case, you have to define everything, that how this AI assistant really work. Here you can actually do two things. First, you can actually just give all this informations, kind of like the system message by yourself manually. Okay, that will be good. And also you can actually use the ElevenLabs AI system. Okay, what in this case only have to just kind of like define that what you really want, and based on that it will actually give you the system message. In this case, I just given this thing like this: you are a chatbot voice agent for Segal door, and responsibility is to collect the customer name, customer phone number, customer email address, customer address, which doors customer want really, for what reason customer need the door. Here's a door Segal door offers, kind of like actually given all the doors the Segal door offers. And lastly, after collecting this information, so you have to send this data to this tool. Okay, that's the tool name. Obviously I will describe you why I actually given this tool name, okay, which is called data/collection. And at last, tell them someone from Segal door will call them soon. And when you actually give this kind of prompt in this place, okay, then you have to just go with generate with AI. It will obviously give you a system message like this, and believe me, that's work almost 95% accurate. Okay, and you can see that there's a personality, your chatbot voice agent Segal door. Okay, that's really fine. It's also given the environment, tune, goal. Okay, the goal is kind of like your primary goal is to collect the following informations for the customer, and then use the data collection tool to send these informations. Okay, and how I said it actually given the system message in this way, and that's really good. all of the stuffs, even the guardrails, tools, okay, data collection, defining data collection, what it's really mean here. That's it. Also you can actually add the time zone in here, okay, that's really easy to do. And for the LLM, in this case I'm using the latest version of the ChatGPT, or just the OpenAI, sorry, which is the GPT-5. And yeah, you can actually use the GPT-5, which is this one, and in this case I'm actually using the GPT-5 mini, because you can see the costing is GPT-5 mini is very low, and I think GPT-5 mini is also first than GPT-5, kind of like this, okay. Also you can use GPT-5 if you want to spend more money, and yeah, GPT-5 is the best right now from all of the large language models. And then the temperature is kind of like how the AI agent will respond based on your system message. So if you want to your AI model just want to work on your system message very accurately, okay, it can't do anything from itself, you have to just go with deterministic. And if you go with creative, what happens, like the LLM or the which model you are using, it will actually also add its own style on the, you know, on the talking, on the just processing the data, kind of like this, okay. And here is the main thing also, which is the agent knowledge base. You can actually give a agent knowledge base. In this case, just you have to just go with add document. You can actually add a URL at first, and in this case actually just given the add URL, and after going the add URL, actually just given the, you know, the website link, that I just already did. Also you can just go with give add files, create text. So how much knowledge base you will give, it will work more accurately, and it can answer more questions from the customer or from the, you know, from the visitor. I think like giving more information, giving more knowledge is very important, okay. The next thing is tools. So in here you have to actually give the, you know, kind of like actions, what the tools can really do. I only enable two things, like call and call. So what's gonna happen, like you saw that in the demo, that my the AI agent, the AI assistant, when I like stop talking with the AI assistant, it actually automatically turned off its call, okay. That's really good. Like the user don't have to just click the, you know, cut option, it will just cut the call by itself. And the next thing is detailed language. It can actually detect the language, which language the user is talking, and based on that it can also talk with that language. That's really cool, yeah. Okay, the next thing, which is this one, custom tools. Believe me, that's the you know, again, the most important thing. So what you have to do, you have to just go with add tool, and in this case you can have to just go with webhook. So what happens, it actually, you know, sending the informations to the n8n, to the backend system. So by using this tool, it actually sending all the informations. And you notice that the AI agent asked me, okay, are you ready, or just kind of like, if you give me the permission right now, I'll send you the I'll send you informations. And then I said yes, and when I said yes, it actually used this tool and send it all the informations to our backend system, the n8n. So let me show that how actually just kind of like go with this thing. Obviously you have to just go with the webhook, and then you have to give a name, kind of like you can give any name. If you give data collection, that's fine, okay. Then you have to just give a description, kind of like why this tool will be used. Very simple. I just say that like use this tool to send the data. Then I just go with post method, and then I given the URL. Why you can take the URL, you can actually give the URL from here, okay. When I just add this webhook, you can see that that's the URL. I just copied that, kind of like this, and I actually just given this URL in here. And make sure after like doing everything, after testing the system, you actually delete this thing, which is called the /test, like this, okay. So what's gonna happen, this agent will be activated by itself, because when you actually activated the backend system from inactive to active, so obviously it will be just run by itself in the backend system 24/7, obviously. So it will be also use a active URL, okay. So that's why you have to remove the test from here. While you are setting this thing, you have to just go with the /test, so that you can actually get all the informations and set all the informations, okay. And yeah, that's all the stuffs, and I didn't add any kind of headers in here. If you actually need any kind of like, you know, more privacy or kind of like this thing, you can actually go with add headers. It's actually up to you. Then the body parameters, and by using the body parameters, it actually sending all the informations. And yeah, kind of like this, you can see it actually sending this kind of stuffs. And the most important thing is the body. You can see under the body, it actually sending, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 parameters. Okay, one is product, one is customer phone number, email address, customer name, reason, and customer address, and that's what I defined in this section. Okay, I'll show you that at the first product. Okay, so that's why it's actually sending the product the first. Which door or doors customer want, that's actually the description, and the value type will be LLM. Okay, make sure you actually just kind of like choose required for every step. Okay, so that like you don't miss any kind of informations, and the AI agent or the AI assistant will work very hardly to actually get the information from the user. Okay, the next thing, the customer phone number, yeah, that's the thing, description, and make sure if you actually give kind of like space between the the words, you actually use a slash. Okay, otherwise it will not be identified as a valid body parameter. Okay, then the identifier, the email address in a valid format of the customer, then the customer name of the customer. Okay, and then the reason, like for what reason customer need the door or the doors. Okay, then the last customer address of the customer. That's all it is, and after that you have to go with save. And the first step is done. Now the second step, you have to select a voice, and in this case I'm using Sarah. You can actually use different kind of voice. You want to just go with resume. You can actually listen that which voice Ray listens like, which voice you really like, just go and kind of like select that. And the rest of the things, I didn't just did anything, but the most important thing, which is the last one, which is called the widget. Okay, that's the most important thing, because you have to right now add this AI agent to your website, isn't it? You actually made this agent by yourself. Right now you have to add this agent to your website. Here you can see what you can do. You can actually first of all edit your system, or just edit your look, how it look like, kind of like this. You can see the avatar. You can actually choose this kind of orb. I really like the orb system. You can see there's an animation, it kind of like showing. You can actually change the color, kind of like if you just go and just kind of like go with the color, you can like this change the color options, which is absolutely really cool, isn't it? You can see how it's look like. Okay, you can also change just as a link like this. You can actually change as an image like this. Okay, and also you can actually change the theme like this. You can see that's how the theme is really look like. That's actually the back system. Okay, and the text content, in here you can see that I actually added like talk to assistant, so that's why I only added. The rest of the things I didn't edit anything, but it will be just depends on you how you actually want to add that, how you actually want to edit that, kind of like this. After doing this, make sure you just go with save. That's all you have to do in here. And then what you have to do, you have to just take this embedded code. Okay, just make sure you just copy that thing, and then you have to give this code in your website HTML part, like before the closing body tag. You have to give this code. That's all it is, and this agent or your made voice agent will be added automatically. And that's it, guys. That's how you can really done this thing. I hope like this video helped you, and obviously I've given all of the stuffs that I used in this video in the description, so that you can actually use that completely for free. So yeah, if you need this kind of videos more, make sure you actually subscribe this channel, and inshallah you'll find more values in the future if you stay with this channel, especially in the fields of AI agents, AI automations. And in my channel, alhamdulillah, I've made tons of videos on these topics. Okay, if you actually go there, you can actually also kind of like get benefited from those videos. And by the way, if you're like a business owner and you need this kind of system, you can actually book a meeting with me. I'd given also the meeting link in the description. Also at the last, I had given a video where I shown that how the system really works like in the mobile phone.
Hello, welcome to Sagal Door. I'm here to help you get the perfect door for your needs. To get started, could you please tell me your name?
Yeah, sure. My name is Jamal Nia.
Okay, Jamal, I understand. Can I have your phone number, please?
Yeah, my phone number is 017-4869.
Thank you. I understand. Could you also provide your email address?
Yeah, my email address is rakinzakaria@gmail.com, and the spelling of my email address is Rakin, RAKINGAKARIA@gmail.com.
Thank you, Jamal. I understand. Could you please give your full address and tell me which door or doors you want from this list? Fire-rated steel doors, glazed fire doors, fire curtains, sliding fire doors, wooden fire doors, emergency exit doors. Also tell me the reason you need the door.
Yeah, my address is New York 679 apartment, and I actually just need the emergency exit door And yeah, the reason I want to just need the door to add this in the hospital exit room.
Okay, Jamal, I understand. Just to confirm a few details before I send them. Your phone number is 0174869. Your email is rockinzakaria@gmail.com. Your address is New York 679 apartment. The product is emergency exit doors, and the reason is to add it in your hospital exit room. Is all that correct? Can I send this information so someone from Segal Door will contact you soon?
Yeah, sure, just go with that.
Thank you. I have sent your details to Segal Door. Someone from Segal Door will call you soon. Can I help you with anything else?
No, that's all I need. Thank you.
Thank you for choosing Segal Door. If you need anything else later, please contact us. Goodbye.